Welcome to High Noon. It is the 4th day of February, and people always want to know what's going on backstage. Well, I'm not gonna say it, but sometimes there's advisors that you don't know who's advising to. Sometimes you got to look and then do your research. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to High Noon. I know I haven't done one in a while, and I got back early from doctor's appointment. Yeah, had my feet taken care of, had blood drawn, had my glasses fixed, even got my new cane. Hey, finally. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and play the entrance. And although Shift Kicker's not here, she's here in spirit, and she's in chat for as long as she can because she's at the doctor's. We love you, Shift. And just a word of advisement, I haven't done the post yet. I'm going to try to do it during the show. But I'll be doing a high noon at 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow on Wednesday. Hump Day, yep. So tomorrow will be an hour later at 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'll be posting that either during or right after the show. Here we go. All right, that gave me enough time to take a sip of my coffee. Yep. Yeah, I stopped on the way home and got me a coffee at a new coffee place. It's called Front Porch. So if you're in my town, check it out. Yep, it's on the, I can't even say the streets. I know it's on South 14th, right in front of United. It's got its own little building with a drive-through, and people are really nice, relaxing area, comfy couches. You can either lounge there or take it to go or just whatever. I was just checking it out because it's a new coffee shop. So, yeah. So I'm glad everybody's here today. Welcome. Some people aren't here because they haven't got notified yet. Others are going to say, hey, live and show up afterwards. So we'll see how long that goes. So, but first and foremost, wait for Lady D, but so she's not here. I don't know. She's working. She may be at lunch with her kids. Her kids are at school, I think, or homeschooling, so she might be busy. But SouthernLiving.com is issuing a recall. Over 17,000 pounds of meat recalled due to possible foreign materials. Yeah, so don't fire up the grill just quite yet. A Texas company is recalling its prepackaged sausage links after pieces of a pen. A pen, yeah, the kind that you used to write with, were discovered inside them. I wonder how that got in there. The company's DJ Bodane LLC of Beaumont, Texas, has worked with the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety Inspection Service to recall approximately 17,720 pounds of Bodine Citrus Link products. So now we know it's fresh and frozen. That's how they sell it. And it was produced on the 23rd of January and distributed to restaurants, local retailers, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas. So if you got any of that, you may want to return it. All flavors included, according to the story. So that's the first recall we have today. Yeah. Oh, no. We almost hit the wrong button there. I'm trying to get the chat there. Okay, now we're going to go here. Good morning or good afternoon, Ziva's mom. Yes, you are first. Wow. That hasn't been a while. Shift Kicker, how you been? So, yeah, and all the lurkers are out there. Big B Charmy's taking a nap. That's usually why I don't do high noons too often, because B wants to be around, and I don't know where she's at today. I didn't expect it to be a real big one because this wasn't planned, but hey, I got stuff done, so. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these I don't even want to read. Come on, go back. Hey, according to CNN, Ecuador has announced 27% tariffs on Mexican goods until Mexico does a free trade agreement with Ecuador. Yeah. Are you starting to see a pattern on that? And of course, I'm pretty sure y'all heard Justin Trudeau caved in. I don't really like the deal, but I see us. We're going to be doing tariffs on the government of Canada within 30 days. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to pull off what he thinks he's doing. I think he was more afraid that people were figuring out he wanted to freaking go to battle with the United States and Mr. T for two reasons. Get back at the voters for kicking his butt out, and they don't want him anymore. And then his wife probably told him, hey, you better not leave on a sour note because they're going to hate you even more than they hate you now. I don't know how much more they can hate him. But, yeah. So he's folded for a while. But I guarantee he's going to fail, and we're going to have to go back on there. And since we're talking about the agreements, Mexico's agreed to have 10,000 of their military troops, a police force put on the border also. Here's the problem I see on that. I'm going straight to the guts of this one. I see if a cartel member fires on U.S. Customs or military, I see that within the next 30 days. Mexican president she doesn't really know what she's doing. Really hate to say it, but, I'm trying to give her a chance. But according to my understanding here, she really doesn't know what she's doing because she has no control of her country, let alone the border. Her police and her military there's cartel in them. They're heavily know that. What are they going to do? Bet them? Are they going to finally bet them? Why haven't they betted them in years? Yeah, what happens when we get gunfire and you got military on one side and military on the other? Yeah. That means, yeah. Means the U.S. gets to practice with their drones. Yeah. Because here's the whole thing also on that. You're going to put Mexican troops on one side, American troops on the other. And then the cartels are going to use the drones they got, fly them over, and then attack U.S. Customs. What do you think's going to happen? There's going to be Mexican troops or law enforcement freaking injured, unfortunately. But, if we get shot at, we have a right to defend ourselves. It could be possibly an invasion. Normally, cooler heads prevail, not the ones that side with the cartels. Just something to think about. Do your own research, study it, and ask experts. I'm not going to go down the border and ask them because they don't know what they're doing. So let's go to the next thing. Yeah. So the day after Trump announced his tariffs on Canadian energy company, announced that they're going to raise prices on U.S. Customers because they take care of people like in Maine, the top part of the Northeast. They're going to raise the prices. Well, you know what? I think it's time for those people to get off the freaking grid, Canadians' grid, and get into the American grid, because they're either going to pay higher prices. They can't blame Trump because obviously, with the announcement from Fortune.com that the Canadian energy company is going to raise prices just on the U.S. customers, that straight off the bat is price gouging. So, yeah, Mr. T's going to do something about it. They didn't even last 30 days. Why isn't Trudeau stepping in publicly and freaking announcing that he's talked to them and they ain't going to do crap? Yeah. Trudeau doesn't know what he's doing. Well, we already know that too. So let's go to the next one. Did the recall. Oh, did you find out? WSB Atlanta is reporting Waffle House is adding temporary surcharge on each egg that you order. They have a sign showing 50 cents per egg. So you go to Waffle House and you want 3 eggs, you're paying $1.50 per egg, along with the regular price of whatever the plate is. So, yeah. If you like going to Waffle House, I expect to pay more. So let's see. I don't care about what the number one burger chain is in the U.S. Does anybody? Because if you do, put a one in chat and now read the article out loud, and we'll find out which one it is. But tell you what, it's at McDonald's and it ain't Five Guys, so you can kind of figure out how many more waffle places are left, or how many more. Hey, vote for Pedro. How you doing? Hey, Marshmallow Man. How you doing? Yeah, Marshall, man, I know you're Canadian. We love you, brother. And anything I say about Canada, I'm not meaning the people, I'm meaning the government. You should know better than that. So I'm glad to see y'all here. Just kill a little bit of time before I go take care of the doggies and then get to the housework. And of course, still do all my press for tomorrow's show. And I'll remind it again, tomorrow will be at 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern for high noon. So, well, here's a story, because if it happens over there, it's going to happen over here. BBC is reporting over 100 tons of illegal meat is seized at a port. And they're showing pictures of it just saran wrapped. Doesn't even look professional. Almost 100 tons of illegal meat was seized at Port of Dover last year. New data has revealed. Pork, lamb, beef, chicken were among the 98,000 kilograms of meat confiscated and 868 separate seizures. Yeah, expect that too. But as they say, if it happens over there, it's going to happen over here. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm trying to see you. But yeah. So, do you want me to get the gist of why Trump was winning against Canada? Undisclosed reports. There's a couple of reporting it, but if Trudeau would have pushed the oil thing, trying to really raise it, Canada doesn't have refineries in their country, so it's said. So where do you think they send their oil to get refined at? Yeah, you got it, the U.S. And then we send it back to them, you know. And if he would have freaking done the oil thing, we would just cut off his oil, use our own, and yeah, all the eastern part of Canada, where all the major cities are, would not have any oil, or let alone gas, in order to freaking run the country. And yeah, more than half his population would be poop out of luck. So yeah, so think about it. We knew about it ahead of time. We didn't say nothing. We baited him, and he fell in. Yeah, let's see. The groundhog's not going to get him out. Who's going to get him out? So I feel sorry for the Canadian people because it doesn't reflect on you, but it does reflect on you having a leader such as him. I really think y'all need to do a immediate removal act. Get him out there. I know y'all. I know he has an assistant. His assistant, hell, the janitor in this building would probably do a better job. Hell, that's maybe something y'all need to look in. Okay, according to cheapism.com, FDA updates Walmart's broccoli ready recall to deadly risk. Yeah, so that recall they had in 20 states with Walmart about the broccoli florets and the FDA. You can find it on the USDA Food and Drug Administration or the USDA freaking website because of the Listeria monoculous contamination, but it's now deadly. Do not eat it. Throw it away. Return it to the store. I wouldn't fresh produce now. I'd just toss it. Take the bite on it. Unfortunately, because good luck trying to return it. Depending on how shady the grocery stores you shop at, they might just put it back in and try to sell it. Hey, Sharon Mercer, good to see you. Good to see you. And I thought Mike B was going to be home today. I thought his appointments were yesterday, but I guess not. So if you haven't checked out Mike B, he posted a taco video, and he also posted some more videos, one on wood, and I can't remember what the other one was. But it's good to see him producing more videos, and also Lady Dagger Status has posted a couple. I'm going to call her the queen of non-GMO shopping. If you haven't checked out her latest one, she talks about and shows you some non-GMO food stuff that you can use instead. So if you're here, I suppose you survived a taco-less Monday, unless of course you live by Mike B and you went over his house and had tacos. But you made them yourself. You saw all the protests, you saw all the freaking people, waving their freaking get the hell out of the U.S. freaking because you can't fly the American flag. You just want the freebies, and you don't like it when we don't do it your way type protests. And yeah, according to LA, they arrested close to over 200 people, and I guarantee quite a few of them were illegals. And since they were to a non-authorized protest, according to the LA, that is a crime. And yeah, if they don't have documentation, guess what? They'll be deported. Dumbasses. That's all I got to say. Yeah, vote for Pedro. I understand that. We still have some idiots here too, but I'm just glad that most of the idiots that we have here in Texas, they're in the big cities. And it's funny because lately, it's like I was watching a news broadcast from the city of San Antonio, and they're trying to say, "Oh yeah, we've never been a sanctuary city." But if you go back and look at some of their freaking records, well, the local TV station took the videos down, but the other ones didn't, and the newspapers didn't, where they're proud to be sanctuary cities. So they're trying to say they were never officially a sanctuary city. Oh yeah, but they protected the immigrants so much so that they had a welcome center to house all the migrants, no matter what their status was or what country they're in, using federal funds. But now they're closing it because there's no more federal funds that they can use, and they say it doesn't feel right. There's like 1,100 people here, and they all have they're all going to other places, and yeah. It's all about the money. We know it. So let's see what else. Well, recipes on the net, but maybe I'll try one later. Went shopping last night. I was only going to get 5 things. I ended up getting like 30, and it cost me $131. But it was still only reason I did it more than anything else. I wasn't really planning on doing any shopping yesterday. But I said, you know what? What the hell? if they freaking tariffs hit and everything else, I want to see the prices go up. And so far, nothing's gone up. But our big grocery store here in Texas called HEB is doing a halftime commercial announcement of something coming. So I wonder what it is. Yeah. So now I'm trying to see Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren, as others know her. You know, she's trying to get John F. K. You know, to make a verbal promise not to attack or go after pharmaceuticals, since she knows that he's passed the first freaking test, freaking get put in this position. I really wish that he'd just come out and go, listen, until you could come up with actual documentation you're an Indian, you need to show your freaking all, all the freaking fraudulent freaking student loans you took to go to college for free. And if you don't produce them before I become this, I'm going to get Doge to freaking investigate your ass or freaking pull your freaking certification of going to college. And at that point, you have a fraudulent politician career, and we need to yank you out of it. Hell, I say yank her out completely. Anyway, she's a fraud. She's a fake person. Okay, according to the local news here, KTAB, EPA tells 1,000 employees they could be fired immediately. Well, I tell the same thing. The FBI right now is hiding behind their couches in their house. Well, not all, several, because they want to get they're looking for the ones that were involved in the investigation for January 6th. Trump wants them out, and I don't blame them. We know everything that was fraudulent and all that. We saw it from day one. But of course, there's other people to include the person that supposedly going to be nominated, but he may be get yanked because he's saying, "Oh, nobody's going to get terminated for vendetta if I get put in the position." Well, you know what? Let's get rid of him too, because if you're going to listen to the freaking Libertard administration when you did, and you purposely came up with false information to jail people for protesting and allowing one of the freaking unauthorized fertilized freaking city cops in DC to kill a U.S. veteran and try to claim that it was justifiable. Well, for one, he wasn't home. He didn't fear for his life, and he was the one pointing the gun. She wasn't pointing any gun at him. So think about it. They need to go after the freaking DC mayor, that city force, disband them and get a new force in there and prosecute that freaking DC cop that committed murder. This straight out murder. And there's no statutes of limitation on murder, no matter what they say. Last time I looked, I don't think Biden pardoned him. And I don't think you could pardon somebody for murder that fresh. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look on that one. Do your own research. Howdy, Mike.
Morning, Trust. Morning, everyone in chat. How y'all doing? I didn't
Yeah.
even know you were live. I didn't get any notifications on my phone or my tablet or anything. And
Well, I did send you an email, so.
because I just got done watching this documentary on the Elephant Man,
Mm-hmm.
the John Merrick and that. It was very. I mean, I knew about the Elephant Man, but I went down a lot of rabbit holes. It was very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Hey, B, there's B. Good day, B. I thought you'd be napping by now after drinking a 12-pack of Mountain Dew. That's
Hello,
sugar
Jesus
overload.
Mom.
So, Mike, I'm going to ask a stupid question, but I saw your videos, so I already know the answer. But and you're here, so I see you survived Tacoless Monday with no Mexicans working, supposedly, since they all protested and that didn't go to work. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think the notifications went out because I was under 30 minutes when I posted it. I was trying to get it before the 30 minutes and it didn't happen. But I will mention again, tomorrow I'm doing a high noon at 12 Central, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Trust, can you ask that question again? Because my phone just shut off. It's having issues. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to come back up here on my tablet.
Oh, no, the whole thing I'll just say, I see you survived yesterday's Tacos Monday. There was a lot of Mexican restaurants closed in protest of the immigration rulings.
Oh
So,
yeah, and then yeah, I made a video this morning. I'll put it on my channel later, talking about we're getting this. Yeah, tomorrow night we're getting this nice wintry mix of sleet, snow, ice, freezing rain. Yep, I gotta go get more sand in that tomorrow
oh yeah,
morning.
I'm trying to. I'm waiting for the stream to come through because there is a weather warning for all the states on your location. I hadn't mentioned it yet in the stream, but I purposely waited until you came up. Plus, Lady D wasn't here at the time either, so
Is she here now, or is
I
she?
had no idea.
Uh, well, we'll do
I'm
what we
looking
did
at the.
last time. I was bumming her like Beetlejuice. Lady D, Lady D, Lady D, where are you?
Yeah, I think she may be having lunch or she's busy at work. But we'll go to California first on the weather. If you're in Northern California, be ready because that new system is coming in and it's going to be producing 1 inch of rain an hour. So some of those places did not have any of the wildfires in a while, but when they did have them, yeah, the trees have not grown and the ground is all. So be careful and get ready for flooding in that part. So be careful in Northern California. Yeah, sorry. Oh my God. So, anybody out there looking for a job? Would you like a job that you could earn up to $50 an hour without schooling? Go to EXPLICAME. Explicame. And I'm opening it up now, and I'll tell you the 5 jobs you could do that's $50. They're high paying jobs. I already arguing the first one because I'm looking at the first one is electrician. It really depends on that one if you're an electrician because states do require you having certification and you need to know what you're doing. And they're trying to compare to plumbing. Well, you need a plumber's license too. So, oh,
Oh
here's
yeah,
another one. Oh, they're all wrong here. They're saying that a truck driver, you don't need to go to school. You can make a lot of money being a truck driver. Last time I looked, you need it. Yeah, don't even go to these jobs. I'm going to write these people, tell them they're idiots because they didn't look up that you do need specialized. Oh, here's one. Well, that's be charming. They say in the realm of renewable energy, solar panel installers are in high demand. You can make up to $50 an hour, but you don't need to have any kind of schooling or know what you're doing to set it up. I'm pretty sure that's probably not true. And lastly, massage therapist. Well, that's a 50-50 there because I know in the state of Texas, you need to get your license. You got to go to a 6 month school. Unless you're one of those illegal therapists that give you a happy ending before you go out the door. If you know what I mean. Like,
yeah. With electricians, you have to be really, really experienced because I've known a few people that had years and years of it, and they still made mistakes. And you make one bad mistake with that, and you're done.
yep. B. Charmer says, no, I'm not looking for a job. Come on, B. Don't you have to go to school to learn how to be a beekeeper? Bzzz, you busy, 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 busy bee.
And with the solar panels, what they don't tell you is when you have them hooked up, you're still hooked up to the grid. What you want to do is you gotta get that up and what's that word? Oh my, it's on the tip of my tongue. You got to hardwire them into your house to make it work like that. Otherwise, you're still going to be technically on the grid.
Yep, yep. And Boca Pedro hit the hypocrisy of it. Biden and his administration was the hypocrisy. Don't do what we say unless we want it done for our benefit, not yours. So, hey, life must be hard for all those hypocrites. I know they're all kicking and screaming. They don't like anything. Oh, that's the liberals. Never mind.
I'm just so sick of them. I really am. I'm just tired and tired of the crap.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. And the SGS reported earthquakes reported in Jackson, Washington counties in Ohio. Anybody in Ohio feel any of those earthquakes? I didn't down here. You know what I did feel? My pillow. I felt so good sleeping last night. And of course, USA Today is reporting. I remember a couple of months ago, I think it was right before the beginning of the year, I was reporting on undersea volcano off the coast of Washington. Well, now they're reporting that it's getting ready to blow. Well, they put erupt, but I'll say blow. And that could cause the caldera to freaking really do a little bit of rocking and rolling. So if you live
Yeah,
in the
'cause
northwest area, you might be want to get ready.
yeah, 'cause it's what they're getting ready for with the how do I put this? I got to be careful. It's you know how somebody plays a harp. It's a musical instrument. You all know what I mean by that, right? That thing, it doesn't do the weather thing. It causes the earthquakes and that, and those things you see everywhere. Those big round balls, the balls that are on the boats and in the areas, the Doppler ones. Those big things are the ones that do the thing with the weather. And I think
Yep.
they're gearing up for something.
Yep. B. Charman was saying was watching Tim's improv last night and totally didn't get the purpose of what was happening. Did they arrest the people in the tunnel? Yes, they had over 200 people on the tunnel, and they blocked both sides of the tunnel. Once the people went in there, they got blocked off by the riot squads, as I will call them. And yeah, they all got arrested for unlawful assembly because they didn't have a permit. And I think all freaking cities and states need to do that. If you're going to do a protest, you need to have a list of names. They need to sign up. They need to have an ID on them. Know they have an ID on them when they're protesting. And when they try to say, "Oh, that's not right," it's like, sure it is. If you want to freaking do it, you need to have the names on the permit. If they're not on there, then they get arrested. That's how you find the criminals. That's how you find the illegals. You know, and this is how. Oh yeah, they're going to have our names and stuff. So we're not going to write and start burning shit down. Think about it. But they did arrest over 200, and I guarantee some of them were legal, and they're probably being deported. If not, they haven't been yet. So yeah, and that was in L.A. Of course. I don't know about all the other ones, but it's pretty stupid. You're not legally in the country. They know you're looking for you. You're trying to scream that I'm scared to go out because I could get arrested, be separated from my family, but you're going to go out there and freaking do that kind of crap, knowing damn well the cops are going to be there. Think about it. Yeah, well, yeah, during the whole thing, before they got him in the tunnel, they were burning tires at an intersection, blocking traffic. If you didn't see the videos, in another part, they had some stupid people in a sports car, they're convertible, doing donuts, which doing stuff like that. If you saw the videos, almost hit a city bus because traffic was still trying to go through. You know, if you're going to go on major streets and you're not crossing at a crosswalk, I'm sorry, bumper check. That's all I'm gonna call it, the bumper check syndrome. So you know, and you could tell quite a few of them were not of national origin, as I will put it. And the biggest one, Mike, that I saw, and I watched more of it this morning, but I watched it last night. They're still bitching and complaining about the U.S. aid that was cut off. And this morning, the only reason I watched is they had, I don't know if the president, vice president, one of the top wigs for the U.S. aid, where they're even saying, well, the U.S. aid in the U.S. doesn't depend on the federal money that the government was giving, but all the international ones do.
You mean the people that are here not supposed to be here complaining that they got cut off?
Oh no, this is one of the nonprofit organizations that
Oh, okay.
passes the billions of dollars we give out every year, and they're threatening lawsuits. They're going to take it to the Supreme Court and everything else. And the first thing, common sense. This is charity, right? It's money given from our money. How the hell can they freaking force the government? Oh no, you got to give it to us when it's charity. I'm not too charitable anymore for U.S. aid, because some of the ones that the lady had mentioned, well, this place in Africa that that's helping with AIDS, and this other place is helping with this, and the hungry people. How many years have we been taking care of them? How many freaking billions of dollars have we given? All they're doing is being dependent. They're not freaking. They're funneling the money to the politicians. They're giving it to the warlords of their countries, and nothing is being fixed. So cut them off.
Stuff was going on since what 1983 with the We Are the World and the Ethiopia thing and that, and
Yep, exactly. I'm going to put this up there while we talk about it. Because Be Charming has hit it on the nose. But we're even giving money to freaking Afghanistan. We know it's all full of warlords and they already got all our military equipment. Why do they still need our money?
yeah, I was just gonna say that they got millions and millions of dollars of our equipment in that. Hello, I can't read that name. I got to get my glasses. Good morning, Costello. I
That's
can't pronounce
that.
it last
Trichomi.
name.
Welcome to the show. They're just trying to make certain things significant that are not significant in this country anymore. I want an executive order that any freaking money going to anybody outside our country or illegal has to be voted on by the populace of U.S. citizens in the 50 states. Period. And supposedly, if we have some non-nationals that are here, authorized to work and they're paying taxes, they could protest all they want, but they're not going to be enough of them. Almost, I guarantee, almost every U.S. citizen that has common sense will say, "No, I don't want to give my tax money to another country. We got enough people in this country that need help. I'd rather see them get the help and actually see that they're bettering their lives than sending it to another country and find out that yeah, we did 10 years of research studies on the lizard. What happens when we force it to smoke dope?
Or how
You know.
about that shrimp on the treadmill thing?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm really my real name is Cooking with Mike B. The fasting thing was is up there because a while back I did my first 5 day fast. I've done 3 day fast, but that was my actual first day fast. That first day fast, my first 5 day fast.
You know, and I guess Elon Musk sent out another notice or another email to all the federal employees to either accept or not accept.
Do you see he's gonna trying to get rid of the income tax thing or something, the taxes, and then
Yeah,
you know
it's gonna be changed.
and have you noticed since he got that thing that I'm not going to say it because I don't know if I can say that word, but when he got that thing put in him, how he's it looks like he's not there anymore.
Yeah, there's certain times that he's looking at purple haze. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, I question it, but
Yeah, B, they did do spent lots and lots of tax dollars studying the shrimp on a treadmill.
well, I don't know. Elon Musk, if you're listening, or Trump, if we can have a meeting afterwards, I need 30 billion so we can do research on fried shrimp in my stomach. I'll try to keep it down to 6 months. I may be able to cut it down to three, but 30 billion is definitely what I need tax free, please. And I'll do the research. But I think fried shrimp in my stomach will be awesome for my health.
Well, my big question for you is with the shrimp. Are you marinara, drawn butter, or garlic person when it comes to that?
Oh, oh, it's going to be marinara
I mean
or
tartar sauce. I meant tartar sauce.
yeah, it's either going to be marinara or tartar sauce due to the fact it's fried. So that means it's breaded.
Yeah, because I
I'll
like
use
it with the
butter if
drawn.
it's not breaded. So
I like it with the drawn butter with the fish and chips. I'll break it open with the bread and I let it sit in there. That's good. But yeah, no tartar sauce is good on that too. So
yeah, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, I had a nurse today. Usually see when I go to see my podiatrist, and she said she's finally getting a chance to retire. So I was like, man, you don't even. She didn't even look like she's 67, but now she could finally retire because she's gonna be 67. She's like, yeah, I would have retired a long time ago if they wouldn't have jumped up the freaking age.
oh, she's 67. I thought you said she was 6'7".
Mm,
Maybe one tall nurse.
yeah. So I guess the Grammys came and went, and I didn't miss not seeing it. So that's
I,
all I got to say on that.
I don't want. Excuse me. I don't watch any of that. The only thing I've seen on that is the stuff in my on my YouTube that says about this and that, and I don't click on any of it because I'm not interested in any of it at all.
You know, I mean, if you've been under a thing and haven't listened to music, I don't need. I used to listen to country music quite a bit until they decided to start putting all these rappers and everybody else into it. Like Beyonce try to say it's country music. That's not country music. If you never lived the lifestyle, how the hell can you sing country music? That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. I agree.
I mean, I lived the lifestyle. I grew up with that lifestyle, but you don't see me with a guitar freaking on the radio singing. Maybe I'll become a rapper so I could do that. Yeah. If you want to know about constitutional carry, you can go to survivalworld.com. There's 29 states that you can now carry guns out in the open under constitutional carry. And it looks like they changed the freaking weather streams. They're not finding one where they're warning about the states in the Northeast, since you're talking about the ice and snow coming.
Yep.
I know the Northeast is going to get it.
B.
I was freaking playing around about singing. Oh, I could sing, baby. Let me drink a couple of Long Island iced teas, or should I say Texas teas, because those are a half a gallon of freaking alcohol mixed in there. I can get up there and sing karaoke and make the ladies swoon. Of course,
Good
it's not country
morning.
music. I'm singing Barry White. I make my voice deep and I sing Barry White. And oh, yeah. But you've never heard me on this stream.
Good morning, Al Bundy. How you doing?
Hey, Al. And your video that I did for thanking you is almost done. Hopefully, I'll have it before the end of the week, Al. I'm sorry it's taken so long. But just because B is trying to be a smart butt, this is for you, B.
Oh no.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
There. So she's picking on me. I knew she wanted to hear that song. I should even put it in chat. Yeah. Like I say, I grew up in the good old freaking times. Barry White, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They can get deeper if I can freaking clear out my freaking tonsils from all the smoking I've done, and yeah, I could sound like Barry White for sure. Yeah, Al Bundy saying now you can wipe like a Saudi prince trust. Oh, yeah. The first thing I'm going to do is shake your hand after I'm done wiping, Al. So I'm keeping an eye on everything. And so far, I haven't seen prices go up. Even gas prices haven't go up. But I will admit, I broke down and I broke one of my rules. You know how I said I'd never go to a Walmart unless I really had to for my kids?
Yep.
I had to go to Walmart this morning to get my glasses fixed because the VA does not repair glasses anymore. So I had to go a couple of blocks down from where the VA was for all my appointments just to get my glasses fixed. And it cost me $3.23. And even the lady's like, "Oh, you need new glasses." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for my appointment." But I was doing that. I didn't do the tape on my glasses. One of my little nose holder things had broken off, and it got bent, so I needed them to refix it and put another nose holder thing on there.
Now
I'll start.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Your glasses, are they prescriptions? You need them to see far away, or
Oh no, it's for small print only.
oh, okay, yeah, because the ones I have, I just have these dollar store reading glasses that I use because I can't see anything up close anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the people that have the need the prescriptions, and those things are expensive.
Oh yeah. If I would have gone to a local optical shop where I get my, they hook me up and do all these machines to check. You know, they can do everything out of your eyes. See if you get diabetes, you got a heart murmur, and all that other stuff nowadays. It's really amazing what they can do. But yeah, their glasses, the ones I have right now, they were charging almost $700 for them. And mine are just normal, regular frame, real thin. glasses with a prescription, prescription.
Wow, it's a lot of
Yeah, I'm like,
money.
I ain't paying that. Screw that. Yeah, I'd be charming. Arabia doesn't have toilets. They just got holes. You got a little hole and you squat down. Yeah. No chairs, no
And
nothing. You just squat like you're out in the woods and
and
hopefully snake doesn't come up that hole.
here's a little fact for you about the toilets over there. Is that's why they don't shake hands over there, because it's an insult. Because they have this thing of water there, and that's, yeah. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, it's not
They
sanitary. I
use
don't.
their hand. Yeah, they use their hand, mainly their fingers, to wipe. And they just use water. They don't use soap to rinse their
Ugh.
hands off. So think about it. Yeah. But when I was there, we had toilets. Oh yeah, we didn't go to any of the Saudi homes. Oh no, 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 no. If we did, we made sure we went before to the bathroom so we wouldn't have to go later. Yeah, just imagine, B. You can avoid shaking their hands, but then go to KFC. They're not wearing gloves when they're touching the chicken and making it. Yeah,
Ew.
so think about it. You don't eat at restaurants or fast foods in Saudi. You eat at home. And they tried telling us, well, it's their culture. It was like, oh, they can keep their culture. I'm sorry.
Ew.
Yeah, even when I met the crown prince, he passed away already, but he was the king. I don't know why I call him crown prince, but he was the king. Even when I met him, I didn't shake his hand. There was no disrespect. I still gave him like a little half a bow fucking thing that males could do instead of shaking hands, you know, because he was the top dog for their country and we're in their country. But that's basically all I did. And I don't, if I had to ever go back again because they recalled me, I would not shake the hand of the other one, definitely. That's in charge now. I don't trust him. The crown prince, as they call him now. But this is the one. Oh, let me get it back. The story I was trying to come up with. This might affect some people. Okay, financebuzzmoney.com. That's financebuzzmoney.com. There's 9 federal bank holidays in 2025 that might disrupt your finances. Well, I told you one about President's Day.
Morning,
Trump's has taken quite a few of the holidays out the window. So keep an eye out on all your holidays because some of them are not going to be holidays, but the banks are still going to be closed. So banks are protesting about having it off. But the next one that is coming up is President's Day, aka Washington's birthday. I believe that is on February 17th. That will be closed. We will still be celebrating Memorial Day. I believe Juneteenth has been scrapped as a freaking federal holiday. We will still have Independence Day on July 4th. Unsure if we're going to have Labor Day with so many people not wanting to work. I got to check the list of what they put on there. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to do the Indigenous People Day anymore because of the DEI stuff. We're still going to have Veterans Day. And of course, Thanksgiving, well, I don't know. We'll see on that one. And of course, Christmas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll start Thanksgiving, though some people are like, that's white privilege. That's when the whites get together and celebrate. You
have a
haven't
great
heard
day.
it either? All right, Shift. Hopefully your appointment is going well and you have a great day. Get better. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on High Noon I'm still trying to find my video here. Let's see you're ready. It's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
Dinner tonight: onions, pepper scramble with hash browns, and a Dr. Pepper.
And in case you didn't hear it, you had it low. There it is, right on the screen. Onion pepper scrambled with hash browns.
Yep.
So, where's the protein? You like your protein, man.
You'll all see it when I drop the video. I might do it later on tonight after I eat, or I might do it sometime tomorrow. I don't know yet. Yeah, eggs. Yep, it has eggs in it. The onions, peppers, and that. And I got this other recipe I want to try. It's this breakfast casserole thing. It has bacon and that in it. And yeah, I think I might make that sometime later on this week.
Yeah. Man, it's chilly today. It's only 50 degrees and partly sunny here in Texas. We're only supposed to get up, well, it said 71 by 5 o'clock. I don't think we're going to reach 71.
Only 50. You're all having heat waves compared to me still. I mean, it's not as bad today. It's 32, but the wind is still awful.
Be determined to make your stuffed shells tonight. It just depends what you're stuffing them with. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Pappy Two Bears, good to see you. Ooh, I'm going over Pappy's. He's having baked mac and cheese with Polish kielbasa. Hey, you know what? I picked us a kielbasa last night, too. It was under $3. I couldn't pass it up.
That goes so good with Dijon mustard.
I like to add onions and potatoes and freaking jalapenos. Mix it all up. Sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on there. A little parsley. Yeah. Then you got to have your mac and cheese with jalapenos, too.
I put sauteed onions and tomatoes and mushrooms and peppers in my mac and cheese. Sometimes I'll put some hamburg in there too, ground up hamburg.
Yeah. Be Charming style Mexican stuffed shells. Looks like a future adventure. Ooh. Is B going to do a food porn video? Maybe just post a food porn pic? Yeah, send Mike the pic if you make it, and yeah, maybe that'll inspire him to grab the recipe from me and make the video.
You like my taco video?
Yep. So I was like, yep, Mike ain't missing out on tacos. It's funny that he did them today when there's all the protests and all the illegals not going to work. But you know what? It was pretty quiet yesterday. Out of the houses that they're building, nobody was at work except for the legals, and yeah, even today they're not even out. I was like, yeah, they probably got their pink slips. Their bosses probably tell them, hey, you don't show up to work, don't show up at all. Period. I'm telling you, it was coming. Now these suckers, once their paycheck is freaking gone, they're gonna be like, oh, I need a job. Sorry, nobody's gonna hire you if you're gonna freaking be hiding.
Oh yeah, and with all those bank holidays coming, I mean, we're all we're all prepared and preppers here and that, and you should always have a little bit of cash on hand, always, just in case.
You know, I don't know about all the other states, but the state of Texas did a lot for these people that are here undocumented. And one of the ones definitely that I was able to see, there was several subcontractors that hired these people to do jobs. and they hire them on. Of course, they'd only get paid every 2 weeks, right? Well, the subcontractor would keep them for like 9 out of the 14 days, and then fire them and not pay them. And when they
So
tried
Seth,
complaining, that they wouldn't complain about it because they're illegal. They get deported if they tried complaining about the money.
Cosette says it's 70 degrees there. You're all a lot warmer than I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, yesterday I ended up going to Wally World and I got some styluses and I ended up getting excuse me, this 128 gigabyte micro SD card with the adapter. I put in my SD card reader, hooked it up to my phone, and my phone's SD card, the micro SD card, it was at because I got it down to 80% on my other SD card. So I got this one and I transferred most of the stuff, and now I'm down to 38% of the stuff on my phone, which I'm happy about. And I still got 50 something gigabytes left on the SD card that I got, so I can put more stuff on there, which I can't talk. And clear up my phone's memory more with the SD card's memory.
yeah,
Yep, still no Lady D.
yeah. She must be busy at work. Usually lunchtime is pretty busy for her.
And she put
So
up 2 new videos.
yeah, yeah. I'm calling her the queen of non-GMO. She was really get into it about the non-GMO stuff she found. So no pun intended, Lady D. So don't take it wrong. I'm always looking for non-GMO stuff, but sometimes they put those little stickers where it says non-GMO. You can barely see it in the packaging. Why are they hiding it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
just like with
there's
the milk and the, sorry,
no, go ahead.
it's just like with the milks and that they say no hormones and stuff like that. You know, why do they even put that stuff in the food? They're just putting all this crap in the food that we don't need.
Yep. I don't know. We need to go back to the days where no additives were put in there to make food last longer because the fact was the food was lasted at least a week. And most people back then went shopping for a week. So your food was good. As long as it was at home, you'd buy it and it would last you at least 7 days. Of course, I'm talking about the stuff that's not canned or frozen. So,
Yeah, and the milk things, the farm fresh milk. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say that word because I don't know if I can say that word. But yeah, the unpasteurized thing, and then with the eggs. If
yeah,
you have chickens and that, you can take your eggs and put them on the counter and leave them there for a few months. Nothing gonna happen to them.
yeah,
They don't tell you that. They want you to put them in the fridge and rely on the electricity and all that other stuff.
yeah. That's how I was always leery about the big warehouses. They'd have a pallet of eggs on the outside. It's like, oh, you can get those. They haven't been in the refrigerator. Well, that's not true. If a truck brought eggs in, I guarantee it was a refrigerated truck. And they had that reaper going, so they had the eggs cold. And then they bring it out with a pallet jack. They put it on in the warehouse to sell it. And yeah, now you're trying to put them on your counter after they've been refrigerated. That's not how it works. You got to keep them room temperature the whole time.
I remember back when I was a kid that I had a few friends that had farms with the area where I lived at the time, and if you ever had milk fresh from a cow, it's unbelievable what
Yep,
the difference is. It's unbelievable. It's delicious.
yep, that was awesome back then. I used to love grabbing the milk from my grandmother's house. I'd grab the bottles, take them in, and take off the top on one and start drinking it straight out of the bottle. And then I put my initials on the bottle, so everybody knew I drank from it, and it was my bottle of milk. Now you buy a freaking carton of milk, and yeah, it gives you a date of this, and it's already gone bad before that date. You know, you got cottage cheese in the freaking carton instead of freaking milk.
Yeah, B. Unfortunately, that is the best type of milk you can have, but they don't want people drinking it because it's good for them.
Yeah, it helps you build your antibodies in your body. It really did back then. That and Flintstone vitamins. Oh, the best way to have raw milk, you get goat meat, and before you freaking cook it, you soak it in raw milk like overnight, and then you get it out, let it drip until the milk is ready going to be the meat, and then you freaking cook it up outside on a pit. Oh my god, so tender, so
Now, I will say this: when I first heard about soaking meats in milk, I was turned off in the very beginning. This was a few years ago, but if you do it and you do it right, the that meat comes out so good. It's unbelievable.
yeah. Any meat I cook or bake, mostly bake, it's marinating for at least the night. I'll fix it the night before and let it marinate overnight. And B was brought up with margarine oleo. Years.
Yeah, B. I hope you're not using that anymore. I'm hoping you're using real butter or lard because margarine's two chemicals away from being something else.
Yeah. What do you talk about lard? Lard is bad for you. Yeah, right. There's many people that use lard and they're still around. Absolutely butter. They actually have a brand of butter called that. Absolutely butter. I remember seeing that at the store. But I did break down. I got something that was GMO, Mike.
What'd you get?
I got a container of Pringles. I was
Uh,
craving Pringles when I was at the grocery store, so I got that. And they actually tasted like the originals. So, yeah, I remember them usually saying, that's going to make you die early. Yeah, right. There's everything else that you're putting in the air, in the ground, in the food. And I worry about our gasoline. Because I remember, when I was a teenager, I put gas in my truck that I had. And on a sunny day, you'd see the fumes, some of the fumes coming out while you're putting it in your car. You don't see that now. So what did they change in the gas that did that? Because
Yeah, and when you're all getting gas at the gas station, if you see the gas trucks there, yeah, you want to go to another gas station because you don't want to get the gas right when they fill those things up because it's not good for your tank and your engine.
yeah, it's stirring up everything that settles the bottom of the tanks underground for one.
Yup, all the sediment.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
I remember back in the day when I don't know if you all remember this, but they used to spray for mosquitoes back in the day when I was a kid. There was this truck that went up and down the roads and up the dirt roads and that, and they always would spray this green fog stuff.
Yeah,
And me and my sister, we didn't know any better. We'd always go down and play in the green fog when we were kids. We did. I'm looking back at it like, why did we do that?
yeah. Well, they still spray here. They schedule it and they tell everybody make sure your animals don't go out at night because they usually do it in the evening time. And they say make sure your air conditioner's on and keep your windows closed while they're spraying. And the sad part is, I could hear dogs barking down the street while you hear the truck going down the alleyway spraying. Those poor animals. Yep. And you would think if people are raising bees, they already have a location of where you're doing it at, and they would. Common sense would be don't spray there.
Yeah, because I've been noticing a lot lately, especially last summer, that I didn't see that many hummingbees. Honeybees. I saw a few bumblebees. The yellow jackets were still out in force, but I used to see lots and lots of honeybees, and they're disappearing at a rapid rate, unfortunately. And we need those. They're good for pollination.
Yeah. Well, you also got to remember there's more than just the bees that pollinate, but they're all important for the environment to pollinate, make stuff grow. But bees are on the top of the chain of being important, like butterflies. They need to stop freaking collecting butterflies and pinning them so they can show, hey, look at my collection of butterflies I got.
I always remember that scene from the Steve McQueen movie Papillon when they're there going around collecting those blue butterflies.
Yeah.
And I just remember that scene how he was in they put him in solitaire, and he was in there for years and years because he could have ratted on Dustin Hoffman, but he didn't. And he was there drinking that soup with the bugs in it, well, that or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's Papillon. It's called Papillon with Steve McQueen and Dustin, a very very young Dustin Hoffman's in it.
Yeah. All right, I had to put my pullover on. It was getting a little nippy in here. It is windy. The only reason it's cold outside and it's 50 is because of the wind. The wind's gusting like 25, 34 knots right now. So what's on your agenda for today, Mike?
Yeah, that video I made yesterday, it was nice out until that wind. It just kept hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. Today, I gotta recycle some cigarettes and get some stuff ready because then tomorrow I gotta go in the morning and get some stuff to that. Well, I mean, I'm good to go anyway, but I still want to get some extra stuff. It's always good to have extra stuff just in case. How about you? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go take care of the animals that come home and clean the kitchen and probably figure out what I'm gonna do as far as for dinner tonight. Probably potatoes and sausage, something easy.
Because I was gonna ask you for your dinner. What are you gonna have with your jalapenos?
Yeah, potatoes, you know, the Polish sausage and stuff.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I'm
Uh,
looking at the yesterday's daily arrest record. And guess what? Maybe the suckers should have gone to work. It looks like everybody they arrested yesterday were their last names happened to be a certain nationality, and they all had warrants out for them.
B
Hmm.
B says to she wants you to make a video of his dinner. Is that what you want,
Oh,
B?
I'm still working on the other videos. I don't even have freaking space to do videos on any others.
Well, you can get an SD card reader. They're $20, and then you can get a
I
micro
did.
SD card.
I did. I just don't have the time between doing my something, something to talk about videos. Still trying to do the thank you videos for Al Bundy and Gremlin. Still trying to edit the freaking shepherd's pie. It's just not freaking connecting right. I may have to just try a different one versus Clip Champ on that one. I don't know why. If I use two different freaking cameras, I'm recording that one or not. I don't know if that's the issue. But
Yep,
yeah, once I get all that cut up, then I could do other videos.
Yep, B, that was a B side. It was a really, really good movie. If we're cutting it in a little bit, have a great day. Remember, not count today, only 2 days till Friday. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hydrated. Please drink your water. It's very important. And God bless every single one of you.
Yep. Thanks for being the best chat in the world, showing up. You're definitely the best chat in all of social media. Don't believe the lies, believe the truth. And remember, stay blessed, not stressed. Check on your neighbors. That's a message from Shift. And tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And yeah. And guess what? It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm guilty. I didn't check to see if 10 TV's doing one tonight, but it is Taco Tuesday, so hopefully she's going on live tonight. And we'll see what's up with that. And
Because Lisa made that video last night, the 5-hour video, the protest and that.
uh-huh. Excuse me, I've been up since 3, so yeah.
I've been
But
up since 4. So,
so as
I
a
didn't get to see the
reminder,
video until last night.
I'll be posting tomorrow's stream time. It is 12 Central, 1 o'clock Eastern. Maybe we'll see. That should be long enough for 10 does it live tonight. That she should still be able to get some sleep and get up to join us tomorrow. Maybe Shift Cooker will be there, and we will see if Fasting with Mike B is fasting or cooking tomorrow. Because today he's fasting again. So I'm already getting it down. When you're cooking, you're drinking Dr. Pepper. When you're fasting, you're drinking Sprite. I'll be charged at 1 o'clock. See, and that's why I also dead set about sending the afternoon one instead of just doing the morning for B. But she's got an appointment now, so okay. Well, we'll know you're there in spirit, B. I hope you have a good appointment tomorrow. We do love you, and we will see everybody tomorrow. And remember, if you see Lady D anywhere, just say, "Hey, GMO lady."
Have a great day, everyone.
I'm trying to find the video. All right. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Ciao.